Now this is an unusual speakerphone. Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and I have the Beyerdynamic SPACE Personal Speakerphone, and this is pretty cool. What makes it most interesting is that not only is it a great speakerphone with multiple microphones and all of these great features, but it actually sounds good too. Now, I've reviewed a lot of little speakerphones in this similar form factor, and they tend to be great for phone calls, but not so much for music or anything. This, in fact, is a beyerdynamic speaker, so it might be really rather small at 1.5 inches, the speaker, but it sounds really good. Its frequency response is 90 to 15,000 hertz, and the microphone gives you 100 to 10,000 hertz pickup, so entirely reasonable for you to audition when play some music or sing via this device. It offers a lot of interesting features. On the edge, as you can see in this close-up, it has a Kensington lock for security features. It also has USB-C that's both for charging and connectivity. I'll get back to that in a second. And then it has the power button on and off. The real fun of this is the front, and you can see that there is a touch surface on the edges, and that gives you all of your functionality. Now, it's complicated to know what all these buttons do, so let me give you the rundown. They are Bluetooth, mute, pick up a phone call, volume up, volume down, hang up a phone call, the multifunction button, and battery level. And all of this also has voice prompts, so I can push this, I'll get the green that shows me the battery level, but if I turn it off and then turn it on again, which you push and hold, then when I turn it on, it will tell me my battery level, and it will automatically connect with my phone.
Battery high. Your device is connected.
Isn't that pleasant? So, as I said, the USB-C is also for connectivity, and this is really cool because one of the things that Beyerdynamics really thought about is security. If you have this connect to Bluetooth, as it automatically does, then what if someone else's device shows up? Is it going to automatically connect to that while you're in the middle of a confidential meeting? So they have what they call secure Bluetooth coupling. But if you don't even want to trust that, you can also just plug in via USB-C into a source device that supports that. For example, a Mac or a PC. So that gives you some really great connectivity. Now, I want to open the box and show you what's inside, and then we're going to do a demo. So the box, this is our little unboxing experience here, it's a nice design, has this card, tells you what's going on, shows you all three of the colors. This aquamarine is only available directly through Beyerdynamic, but the black and the white, the charcoal and Nordic gray, you can pick up through Amazon. We'll get there in a little bit. And then here is a USB-C to USB-C charging and connectivity cable. And then underneath that, this is actually really great, is a USB-C to USB-A adapter that neatly fits into the bottom. So now I have that in the bottom, so if I leave this in a conference room and someone wants to, pair it or connect it with a device that doesn't have USB-C, now the adapter's right there ready to go. Super handy. Now, underneath this, and this definitely feels like a recyclable cardboard, which is great, they have this nice canvas travel bag. So super easy to drop it in there. If you're taking this on the road, this would be a fantastic thing to have in a hotel room. If you need to be on the road, you're a salesperson or something, and you just want to be on the phone, even with your loved ones or your kids, I mean, they're part of your loved ones too, I suppose, then this would be a great device to just like toss it on your bed or put it on the desk next to you or something, and you're ready to go. So It also offers, so in terms of microphones, there's little holes on the edge. It offers 4 MEMS microphones, which gives you a 360-degree pickup, so you don't have to be in front or behind or anything. It's a universal pickup system, and general, they say 6 to 8 feet from the device is your maximum. You could obviously be further if you just up your voice volume just a little bit, or you're in a really quiet environment. From a security perspective, there is that Kensington lock, but there's also a 1/4-inch thread on the bottom. Now, you could use that, I don't know what I just did. So you can use the 1/4-inch thread to put it on a tripod or something if you want to, but you could also ostensibly screw it down onto a surface. And then you would be able to make sure that it wasn't going to just sort of wander away when someone was done with their conference. That would be not good. Antibacterial fabric, IP64 water resistant. So if someone gets really excited and spills their coffee on it, all you have to do is rinse it off or wipe it or dab it off or something, and you're fine. And charge, it has built-in battery. It's a 20 hours of use on a charge. It takes a couple of hours to do a full charge. All of that's done through USB-C. Super easy. Size-wise, it's 5.1 inches by 1.5 inches by 12 ounces. It basically feels pretty darn light. This is... compared to my phone, it's heavier than my phone, but not by a whole lot. So all of that's well and good. Let's do a demo. So I've already paired this with my iPhone 13 Pro, and then all I have to do is go into recordings, and now you're hearing my voice through this. And notice that the colors get very cheery, but this is an example of it doing an audio pickup, and I'm actually, I don't know, 12 inches away from the device, so I could put it a little further away and we can hear what it sounds like if it's in the center of the conference room. But all in all, I think it sounds really good. Now, let me jump back to being on the microphone, and notice the lights change, so it shows you, it gives you a lot of good status information in terms of what you're doing, and I just really like it. So the other thing we need to do is we need to play back some music, and to do that, I need to make sure I have something that is royalty free so that no one gets upset. So let's see if I can find something that's good. Let's try this. So this is entirely listenable. I would say that it's not giving you a huge amount of bass because it's only going down to 90 hertz for one thing, but this is really some of the best sounding speakerphone I've ever heard. And on the device, I can do things like volume down, and the multifunction button gives me pause play, and I believe, no, let's see, there's a way to skip to the next track. I don't remember exactly what it is. You have to sort of get the hang of it. But honestly, with these sort of devices, I tend to control them from the source device. But suffice to say, you can use this and have really good sound. You can use this as a speakerphone, which is its intended purpose, and get really good pickup, which means the person on the other end is going to be like, oh, you sound great. There's no echo. There's none of that goofy speakerphone problem. It's a really, really nice, well-designed, well-engineered device, exactly what we would expect from Beyerdynamic. So what we need to talk about is we need to talk about the price. But before we get to the price, I'm going to ask if you could subscribe to my channel. A click or a tap on that subscribe button, and we're connected. Super much. Great appreciated. Okay, so this is the Beyerdynamic SPACE Personal Speakerphone. Comes in aquamarine, only through beyerdynamic.com, or charcoal or Nordic gray. This is Nordic gray. It's very attractive, very well designed. And it is $179 at beyerdynamic.com or amazon.com. Sort of pick which one you want. If you're looking for the aquamarine, you're going to have to go straight to beyerdynamic.com. But that's what we got. I like it. I think I'm going to keep this on my desk. That's all I got. I'm going to go back to my music, which means I'll have to catch you in my next video.